Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. How's everybody doing? It's Thursday in Chicago and it's snowing outside. Nobody's shooting at anything in the snow today. I've actually shot in the snow before. It's really cool. You guys should try it. It's not bad. It's cold, but it's really cool. So I remember I told you guys last week I was supposed to be shooting a video with the model with the Fuji X-E3, but she didn't show up last week. She said she was sick, so that didn't happen. But we're gonna do it tomorrow, so you'll get that video after the shoot tomorrow. But today I just want to just chill, hang out, and talk about some gear. I want to talk about my favorite ever camera that I've ever used. First and foremost, I'm a camera whore. I've used everything under the sun. I've used Sonys, I've used Nikons, I've used Canons, Pentax, Leicas, Fujis. I've used everything. I used to always be loyal to Nikon. Then I tried the Sony. I was like, oh my god, this is even better. Since then, I was just like, no, I'll use any system. If you make a cool camera, I'll try it out. Even if it's for a few months, you never know. You might just find something you really like. So that brings me to about 3 years ago. I was in New York on vacation, and I decided to go into the Leica store. I've heard about Leicas before. I've heard everyone's opinions about Leicas before. So I wanted to try it out for myself, see what the hype is about. So I go into the Leica store and I play with the Leica M240 with I think it was maybe a 35mm Sumilox, and man, it was love at first sight. It was amazing. The rangefinder focusing, how easy it actually was, because I thought because it was manual focusing it was going to be difficult. It's actually faster sometimes than using autofocus on your camera, especially in tricky lighting. If you can see, you just focus and boom, you get your shot. So I couldn't buy one because it was $5,000 in the store, brand new. But I was obsessed. I was just obsessed with it. I had to get a Leica. I did all the research. I watched all the videos, reviews, everything. Read all the blogs. Steve Huff Photo. Shout out to Steve Huff Photo. I love Steve Huff Photo. I've actually had some articles published on there if you want to go check it out. Then I went on eBay and just started stalking eBay for like months. I think it took me about 3 months to finally find one I could afford. I ended up buying a used one. Always buy your cameras used, by the way. I keep saying that. You don't lose anything buying cameras used on. There's no downside. You save a lot of money that way too. Because I remember the brand new one was about $5,500. This was before the M10 came out. So the M240 was the latest camera they had. And I bought it used for about $3,300. I bought it with the Zeiss 50 1.5 sonar for about $800. So I spent about 40 something hundred on this kit, and I loved it. Oh, I love using that system. There was just something about that camera that just made me want to go out and shoot. So I was lucky enough to be able to get the Sumilox, the Leica 58mm Sumilox. Talk about amazing lens. Man, that's my favorite lens that I've ever used, easily. That's the best lens I've ever used. Leica makes ridiculously awesome lenses. It's this small. It's hefty though. You think it's because it's small, it's light. It's not light. It's really substantial. And the image quality that comes out of that lens, man, wide open at 1.4. They're just so sharp. The separation, they call it a 3D pop that Leica cameras have. That's true. I give them that. There's just something special about those cameras. So I shot with the system. It just inspired me, man. I was always just shooting. I was doing maybe 3 photo shoots every week. I just wanted to create stuff. Using that camera just felt like I was involved in the process, you know? There's just something about focusing on your own. Everything is manual aperture, manual shutter speed, manual ISO, manual focusing. It just made me more involved in the process, and it wasn't stressful. You think because you're shooting manual focus, you'd be stressed out. I wasn't stressed out. It was relaxing. It was fun. That's the thing. It was so much fun shooting with it, which I think is really important especially as a professional photographer. You have your professional kit. You have your camera that you use to shoot your weddings and used to shoot your, everything else that you cannot mess up with. But with a Leica camera, it's just fun. It's like having your hobby, If you want to just have a good time and relax and be more creative and think about things a little bit more, that's what it does for you. I use my Sony A7 III for everything else, but the Leica camera was for when I wanted to do it's, you know, more artsy stuff. It just made me feel more like an artist. I don't know, maybe that's what it is. They just make you feel special. Maybe that's why people love Leica cameras so much. So I had it until 2018, I want to say. Then the Fuji GFX 50R came out. Yeah, Fuji GFX 50R came out, and I wanted to upgrade to medium format. I was like, oh my god, the GFX mixes the rangefinder style with medium format. It's like my dream camera put together. Oh, they're just gonna give me that special Leica sauce with medium format image quality, and I sold all my Leica equipment, man. That was a big mistake. I should have kept my stuff. I should have kept my Leica stuff. I bought the GFX 50R, had a horrible experience with the first one that I bought in Japan, and I regretted it. I regretted getting the Fuji system. I regretted selling my Leica system because I couldn't even tell the difference in image quality. I actually prefer the images I got out of my Leica to the images I got out of the Fuji camera. Go figure. So that's a video. That's another topic for another video. Can you really tell the difference between medium format images and full frame images after you edit them? I really don't think you can. That's going to be an interesting video. Maybe I'll work on that for next week or a few weeks down the line, because I couldn't tell the difference between those images. The one camera that really blew me away with the image quality was the Pentax 645Z, but it was just so big and heavy and bulky. I never really used it because it was just a chore to carry around. And because I like to shoot on location, I like to shoot outside, I like to be kind of discreet with my cameras, it just drew a lot of attention, and I hated that. That's another reason why I like the Leica cameras. When I'm out shooting with my models, no one even pays any attention because I don't have a big old rig going on. I just have my little Leica camera. People think I'm just taking pictures of my friends or something. It's so amazing. You just kind of blend in. It's really, really interesting how that camera works for fashion photography. Another thing is, every time you see Leica photos, it's always for street photography. No one really uses Leicas to shoot fashion, which is crazy to me because it's like perfect for shooting fashion on location. It's perfect. The way it works is available light, the way it works with shadows. It's like a perfect kit for shooting camera fashion on location, but nobody really does. I think that's untapped potential right there for Leicas as a company. Just tell people, hey, you can shoot our cameras for anything. It's not just for street photography and documentary photography. I even I did some wedding work with the Leica camera, but I wouldn't recommend it for weddings though, because weddings are just, you know, too fast-paced. You don't want to use a Leica for a wedding. So that was when I gave up my Leica kit, and I still regret it up till now, which kind of brings me back to lusting for stuff. So the Leica has a new M10, and they have a special edition of Leicas. They do special editions, and they have one called the Leica M10P Safari Edition. It's when I saw that camera, I thought they made it for me, because my favorite color for anything is olive green. I love olive green. This camera is olive green with silver and black, and it's just so sexy. Oh my god, it's so sexy. It's impractical. It's ridiculously expensive. Oh my god, it's a sexy camera. So that's my dream camera. If I could aspire to any camera, that's my dream camera. It'll be the holy grail of cameras for me. That camera is just so beautiful. You know, the image quality is obviously wonderful, but it's just something I know if I have, I'm gonna just want to use every day, because it's like, I don't even have words for it. It's just perfect. It's like they made that camera for me, except that it's out of my price range. I can't afford it. It's so expensive. Imagine getting, the body is $7,250 brand new. You can't even find the used copy. You can't find them used because they made them in limited quantities, and a nice lens to go with that will probably cost you another $2,500 at least on the used market for like a lens. So you're looking at 10 grand for that kit. That's a lot of money, but man, it's beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. So, you know, we can dream. You never know. Anything's possible if you put your mind to it. I'm just hoping I have a really good year, and if I do, that would be my reward for myself. I promise I just have to get it because I've been lusting after that camera since last year. Since last year, I've been wanting that camera. So let me know, guys. Let me know what your dream camera's combo is, your system. Like, if you could have a dream camera, what would that camera be? I like the Hasselblad X1D 250C. It's beautiful. I actually played with one in person, but I don't like the autofocusing. The autofocusing is really slow. I'd rather have rangefinder style manual focusing and control my focusing than rely on a crappy autofocus system. So that's my dream camera. So let me know what your dream camera is. I'm gonna show you guys. I've seen a bunch of photos from my Leica time, my time with Leicas. Man, I did a lot of awesome photo shoots with that camera. It just inspired my creativity. That's the best part about it. It just made me want to just go out and shoot. So that's a big positive when it comes to Leica cameras. There's something there. There's something special there. I don't know how to explain it. Since I haven't had one, I've been lusting for one. I don't think there's a day I don't go on eBay and just use Leica M10s. I know, it's crazy. Every day, every other day at least, I just go on eBay and just search and be like, oh, $5,000, it's getting cheaper. Maybe a new Leica comes out and the older M10s, which I think are really nice because they're slimmer and a little smaller, you know, with better low light performance, which is always welcome. Maybe they'll get cheaper enough to like the $3,000 range by the end of this year, which will bring down the price of the Safari. Who knows? I don't know. But you know, one can only dream. If I could have, yeah, I'm still obsessed with them. I miss it. I miss it every day. I miss it every day. I don't know what it is. I can't explain it. There's just something special about them, and it just made me some of my favorite ever photo shoots. I even remember once I dropped my M240. Dropped it, the strap, because I used to have it strapped to my wrist, fell down on the streets and bounced a few times. I had a case on it though. I had a leather case on it because you have to put a nice leather case on your Leica camera because it's so fancy. Oh, I miss those cameras. And nothing happened. It didn't even dent, it didn't scratch. That my lens was fine. I almost had a heart attack when it fell, but everything was fine. So yeah. Let me know what you guys think of the images, and please like the video, share the video if you can. I would really appreciate it. Subscribe also. I really need to get my subscriber count up. There's so much cool stuff planned coming up, so let's get this channel growing. The more the channel grows, the more we can share, the more exposure we get, the more cool stuff we can do. So I really appreciate a nice share, a nice subscribe, comments, ask me any questions. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.